Hi, welcome to the Full Stack Open Curriculum. This course is designed to be a video companion to the fullstackopen.com Full Stack Curriculum. We're going to work through each part one by one, and I'm going to start with part 0 with the general info. So let's read through the general info. So the course is an introduction to modern web development with JavaScript. The main focus is on single-page applications implemented with React and supporting them with RESTful and GraphQL web services implemented with Node.js. So the course also has parts on TypeScript, React Native, and continuous integration. It looks like the main part of the app will be the MERN stack, so MERN with React and Node. There will be some slightly more advanced topics like TypeScript, mobile development with React Native, and build pipelines with continuous integration uh, at the later parts. So other topics include debugging applications, container technology, configuration, and managing runtime environments and databases. That in terms of databases, it means that it's gonna go through MongoDB most likely. The course is totally free of charge. You can get a certificate, and even the University of Helsinki ECTS, European Credit Transfer and Accumulation credits for free. So this uh, is a fairly formal credit system for studying is available should you choose to apply. Prerequisites. Participants are expected to have good programming skills, basic knowledge of web programming and databases, and know the basics of Git version control system. So you probably have some familiarity with HTML, CSS, and maybe a little bit of JavaScript. You are expected to have a perseverance and a capacity for solving problems and seeking information independently. Previous knowledge of JavaScript or other course topics is not required. How much programming experience is needed? It's hard to say, but you should be pretty fluent with your language. The level of fluency takes usually at least 100 to 200 hours of practice to develop, meaning that you should have probably programmed for this amount of time before trying to start this course. The course material is meant to be read one part at a time in order. The material contains exercises which are placed so that the preceding material provides enough information for solving each exercise. You can do the exercises as you encounter them in the material, but it can also be beneficial to read all of the material in the part before starting with the exercises. So we're going to work through each part in a sequence, so from part 0 to part 1, part 2, and so on and so forth. In many parts of the course, the exercises build one larger application one piece at a time. Some of the exercise applications develop through multiple parts. The course material is based on incrementally expanding example applications, which can change from part to part. It's best to follow the course along while making small modifications independently. The code of the examples applications for each step of each part can be found on GitHub. Taking the course. The course contains 14 parts, the first of which is numbered 0 for consistency with past iterations. One part corresponds loosely to 1 week, averaging 15 to 20 hours of studying. But the speed of completing the course is flexible. So if there's 14 parts and 15 to 20 hours, you'd expect roughly a maximum of 280 hours of studying for the complete course. Proceeding from part N to part N plus 1 is not sensible before enough know-how of the topics in the part N has been achieved. In pedagogic terms, the course uses mastery learning, and you are only intended to proceed the next part after doing enough of the exercises of the previous part. In parts 1 to 4, you are expected to do at least all of the exercises that are not marked with an asterisk. Exercises marked with an asterisk count towards your final grade, but skipping them does not prevent you from doing the compulsory exercises in the next part. Parts 5 to 15 do not have asterisk marked exercises. There is no similar dependency on previous parts. So there are some uh, exercises that will count to your final grade, especially for parts 1 and 4. The speed of completing the course is flexible. Exercise completion time statistics can be found via the submission system. So let's just take a quick look at the submission system. Here you can log in via GitHub. I'll just quickly do that now. Yep, so I've logged in, and now I can go into full stack open, and then I can go to my submissions and create a submission for part 0. So since I haven't made a start on the course, there's no submission now, but once we finish part 0, I would make a submission here. So in terms of the course channel in Discord and Telegram, I don't have Telegram, but I do have Discord. I'm inside their Discord server, which is right here. Let me just quickly show you. So this is the Department of Computer Science Universities of Helsinki Discord, where we have the full stack help. Each one corresponds to a topic that's part of the course, and you can ask questions in here. For example, here someone is asking the exercise for 8.5, and then we have a reply here. So if we go back, if you want to ask for help, you can either join Discord or Telegram. How to get help in Discord or Telegram. When you ask for help with a problem, your questions should be informative and precise as possible. If your questions look like this, adding a new person does not work. Could you help me with that? It's likely that nobody will respond. The bug can be anywhere. A better question would be, in the exercise 2.15, I tried to add a new person to the app. Server responds to 403. Despite the request looks okay to me. So here it means that you'd want to be specific in terms of which part of the course you're in, and then what type of error or problem that you've encountered. Then you can ask the question for help. And then you'll show the code and also what's being shown in the console as feedback. Part and completion. Full stack study consists of the core course and multiple extensions. You can complete the studies in the extent of 5 to 14 credits. So we have the core course, which is part 0 to 5. The number of credits and the grade for the course are based on the total number of submitted exercises for part 0 to 7, including exercises marked with an asterisk. Credits and grades are calculated as follows. So here are the number of credits you receive and the grade you will get. Once you have completed enough exercises for a passing grade, you can download the course certification from the submission system. If you wish to receive university credits, you must complete the course exam. The exam does not count towards your final grade, but you must pass it. More information about the exam here. So I won't be taking the course exam for the university credits. If you're interested, you can go to this link and take a look there. You can only take the exam after submitting enough exercises for 5 credits. It is not wise in practice to take exam immediately after submitting the critical number of exercises. The exam is the same for 5 to 14 credits and does not count towards your grade. So you can get the course certificate, but it's just the university credits that you need to pass the exam. Part 6. Full stack web development. By submitting at least 100 and 127 of the exercises for parts 0 to 7 while working the core course, you can receive an additional credit through this extension. Part 7. By submitting at least 138 exercises you get another credit. So an extra 11 exercises gives you an extra credit, I think. For GraphQL, by submitting at least 22/26 of exercises for part 8 of the course GraphQL, you can get one additional credit. So this is just saying you can get more credits for each subsequent part of the curriculum. Studying the course in a nutshell. How to study the course. Do the exercises. The exercises submitted through GitHub and marking them as done on the submission system. If you want to get University Helsinki credits, enroll in the course. You'll get enrollment link in the submission system. Save your student number and course enrollment. So this required you to be a student in the University of Helsinki to have a student ID number, and then you want to do the online exam. Yes, so this is the part that I had shown you previously. Mark the part completed in the submission system. Submitting exercises. The exercises submitted through GitHub and marking them as done on my submissions tab on the submission application. So here you can create a submission. Yes. And then you can mark the exercises of which ones you've done, give a repository of your GitHub repo, and the number of hours reading the material and completing the exercises, and some extra comments should you choose to add those. The course exam. So I won't be going through the exam like I said previously. So we will skip this part. If you're interested in doing the exam to get the university credits, you're happy to read through this part of the part 0. How to get your credits. Also, because I won't be getting those credits, again, I won't be covering this part of the course. These are all university related in terms of the Helsinki University. We'll here with the course certificate, even if you do not register to Open University for the exam and the credits, you can still download the course certificate from the My Submissions tab in the submission system once you have completed enough exercises for a passing grade. This is one certificate for the base parts 0 to 7 of the course, and after a separate certificate for each course part. Yes, so you'll get one certificate for parts 0 to 7 and a separate certificate for each subsequent part. So for part 8, there'll be another certificate, I'm guessing, part 9, another one, and so on and so forth until part 14. Request the transcript of studies. You can request a verified transcript after your university credits have been registered. To request an official transcript, contact this email. Okay. No more yearly versions. So there are no more yearly versions of the course. The course is open all the time. Each part is updated once or twice per year. Updates are mostly minor. Library versions are updated and text clarity is improved. However, there might be some bigger changes. Despite changes, all the submitted exercises remain valid, and the course can be continued through without being bothered about updates. Also, the policy for getting certificates, university credits shall remain the same no matter what happens. Recent major changes. Part 1 to 9, 11th of September to 5th of October. I'm guessing this is 2023. Create React app was replaced with Vite. So Vite is now the tool to bootstrap a quick React boilerplate app. Um, it used to be Create React app. Now the main one is Vite. We'll cover this more when we get to the React section. Part 11, 16th of January 2024. So as of today, it's about a month ago. Example project dependencies have been updated. Expanding on a previously completed course. If you have already taken the course either as a MOOC or as a university course, you can now expand on your course. Expanding on full stack open, you can just pick up where you left off. If you wish to resubmit a whole part, please contact the course personnel via email or Discord, mlukai with your GitHub username, which parts you would like to have deleted from your submissions. Expanding on the University of Helsinki instance of this course. That is also possible. Just contact the course personnel via email or Discord. So the same person you can contact via their email to expand the instance of this course. A full stack project worth 5, 7, or 10 credits will be available through Open University. Um, yeah, so I think this is more to do with credits, so we'll skip this part as well. Our collaborators have given the promise of a job interview for everyone who completes the course and the project within maximum 14 plus 10 credits. This means that the student can, if they choose to, sign up for a job interview with a collaborator who has given the promise. The teacher of the course will send instructions to the student after the courses have been completed with maximum credits. You need to be a resident of Finland to participate in these interviews. So you'd have to be living in Finland for this job interview opportunity. Using the Chrome browser is recommended for this course because it provides the best tools for web development. Another alternative is the developer edition of Firefox, which provides the same range of features. The course exercise is submitted to GitHub, so Git must be installed, and you should know how to use it. For instructions, see Git and GitHub tutorials for beginners. So here there's a link to, in case you don't know Git and GitHub. I have a few. Let's just take a look at this one. Yeah, so this is a written quick crash course on Git and GitHub, but you can find some really good ones on YouTube as well if you would prefer video crash courses. Um, yeah, so either you can choose this written guide or look for ones on YouTube as well. Typos in the material. So if there is a typo or simply bad grammar, simply do a pull request of the core material in the repository. For example, the markdown source code of this page can be found in the repository at yes. So here, if you know a little bit of Git, you can fork this repo and make some changes or help fix the typo, and then create a pull request to help with improving the curriculum. And that concludes the part 0A for the general info. In the next video, we will look at fundamentals of web apps. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.